pillow.
You cannot tell us. You do it and let them guess.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
But that's an interesting idea. When you think of book, you think of a pillow. Okay. And what about you? What's that? Nine. Mr. Cho, Big Cho, he said. What's that? Okay, if you put it here, that's a pillow. If you put it here, maybe it's a cushion. Cushion is something you put behind your back when you sit down to make you feel comfortable. So it's a cushion on a chair. A pillow, do you see a pillow in your bed? Yeah? So it could be your pillow. Cream. What does cream stand for? The first one, you see that? What does it see? Creative. And the second one? Reflective. And the third one? Effective. And then active. And then motivated. Do you see that C comes first? Isn't that interesting? When we talk about learning, a lot of us, Taiwanese students, only think, is that all? Remember, I showed you the questions from Oxford and Cambridge University interview. Remember, when they asked them questions, did they ask them to explain a term? 他们有要求他们解释名词吗？牛津大学跟剑桥大学的入学考试，你们记得吗？ They didn't ask them to explain things, right? It's not good enough. They want to know your ideas. So do give yourself opportunities to come up with your ideas. Can we move on to the next one? So what is creative learning? If you want to learn it well, if you want to enjoy learning, don't forget your creativity. Use your imagination to make your learning better. Do you see what he's doing in the picture? What's that man doing? Reading. But what's in his book? Lots of pictures, yeah? Maybe he's using his imagination, yeah? To associate what he reads from the book with his own imagination. Remember, when we say lessons, in Chinese, a lot of people only think of what kind of lessons? Unsuccessful lessons, right? 每次都说从错中学挫折。And it's quite, is it good if you only learn from your mistakes? What happened? You might lose your confidence, you know that. If you keep thinking about how bad you are, is that going to make you wonderful? I remember one teacher say that when I was in high school. A teacher said, if a little child's mother keeps telling the little child, this child is ugly, what happened to the child when he grows up? He might think he's really ugly. You know that? And another example is from my husband. When he was a little boy, he had a big tummy. You know, it's very common for children to have tummy. So he remembered his friends laugh at him and say he had a fat tummy. And then say he was fat. So that really destroyed him. If you look at my husband, you would be really surprised. He's very thin. Because all his life, he had to remember he shouldn't eat too much. Because when he was a child, his friend told him, say that he was fat because of his tummy. So what people say to you can actually influence you. You know that? So if you want to talk to yourself, the same thing happens. If you keep telling yourself how awful you are, you might not go anywhere. But you need to give yourself some confidence, right? So you need to think of some examples. A beautiful picture for you to actually see how you manage your time. Jingyi is lucky. Jingyi is very organized, right? She tried to do her job very well. Yeah, she doesn't delay her work because she is very aware. She's really aware of the deadline. What when she had to finish her work before the deadline. So she is quite organized in that way. 你要是时间条理不好 you can say disorganized. Do you know how to write it? I can say Jingyi is very organized. And how do you spell disorganized? D-I-S-O-R-G-A-N-I-Z-E-D. That's right. Okay. So we will use a map to help us, to help you to improve your time management skills. Okay, can you look at the next one, please? Okay, can you look at it? I'll wait for you. What does active mean for learning? Yeah, be personally involved in doing things, physically and mentally, in order to make sense of what you learn. It's quite important when we say personally involved. You actually decide to learn because you make a decision and you decide how you want to learn. You decide your purpose. Do you understand? You decide how you're going to learn it, and you use your own ideas and try to see how things go. So that's kind of active learning. You are not learning because you are told to. Do you know that? 你是甘心甘愿去学，然后用自己方法去学，这是 active learning. Two boys are not here today. One of the first year students in this class, he said he always study English for tests. Do you remember that? Yeah, and then immediately other students just challenged him and asked him, so what happened if there is no test? Like now in university, you don't have entrance exam anymore. So they asked him, so are you going to study? And what did he say? No, if there's no test, I don't want to study. So that's a shame, isn't it? It's a pity. If you only study for the test, and then one day in your life when there's no test, does that mean you're going to stop learning? I hope not. So you decide your goal and see if you really want that to happen in your life. You decide what you want things to happen. If you think you want your reading to be fantastic, think about what kind of picture it would be when you think of a successful reading ability. What would that be like? Think of that and visualize it, like an Olympics athlete. How they say being motivated is important, but they also say being interested and also clear about what would happen. That's very important. Everybody needs to visualize. 你要假想去看到 what would be like when you reach your goal. 你成果达到的时候那一幅画，你要让自己看到。你说你要 speaking 很好，好到什么程度让自己看到，但不一定要画出来 ，right?
Yeah, when I graduated from my high school, so this is a present from my parents. And so this one is the first picture that I took when I was in the airplane, and I was excited. And this is Rocky Mountain, and this is my homestay, and it's a really nice apartment. And this one is the landscape that I can see from my window in my room. It's awesome, and this is my room. And this one is my language school. I went there every day in the morning, and in the afternoon we did a lot of activities with foreigners, but not English native speakers. And this one, it's weird. This one, I got drunk there with one. And we had barbecue. We baked marshmallow, and everyone got drunk. This was the last day I was in Vancouver, and I think that's Canada Day. So we went to the beach and watched the fireworks. 3 days at the beach.